Hello everyone, welcome to Peach on Earth Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Aquarius for the month of May. You can have Aquarius anywhere in your chart. You can be a cross watcher. All that I ask is that if you are here watching this reading, that you come with good intentions for yourself and for others. Okay, so Aquarius, the song that I got for you guys is actually, I don't know, it's very interesting. It's the healing incantation from Disney's Tangled. And so I'm feeling like maybe you might be doing like a lot of magic right now, or like looking into spells and incantations and just really getting into like the witchcraft side of things. Now I'm going to go ahead and read it because it's very short. So I'm just going to read you what it says. Okay, so this could maybe be an incantation that is helpful for you, but some of the wording is a little bit worrisome to me, so I'm going to read it and we'll talk about it, okay? So it says, flower, gleam, and glow. Let your power shine. Make the clock reverse. Bring back what once was mine. Heal what has been hurt. Change the fate's design. Save what has been lost. Bring back what once was mine. What once was mine. Okay, so what I find worrisome about that is just like it seems like you're trying to resurrect something. You know, now in the movie it's talking about like healing the physical body. But it to me it also kind of is like you're doing like magic to bring a person back in your life or something like that. Bring back something in your life that isn't really supposed to be there. It's gone for a reason. But I mean, I guess that's just my intuitive feeling about it. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see what the cards have to say, but you just have to be careful with stuff like that. You don't want to, when you're manifesting, you don't want it to affect other people's lives negatively, because if you do that, then it brings karma to you, right? But I don't know. Okay, so we're going to start with the Law of Attraction cards. Can I have one or two Law of Attraction cards for Aquarius, please? One or two cards for Aquarius, please, for May. That's too many. 4 came out. I don't want that many. Can I have one or two, please? One or two cards for Aquarius for May, please? I have one or two cards for Aquarius. Oh, that's a lot, but one flipped over. I don't know. This doesn't feel right. But you know what? It says, as I enjoy people, I attract enjoyable people. And I feel like you are trying to attract people into your life, but it's like a person in particular. So it's like you need to make sure that it's going to be enjoyable for all and not just for your own wants and needs. You have to make sure that it's enjoyable. I want to see. I don't normally read the back here, but I'm being called to do it. I want great relationships. I so enjoy nice, clever, funny, energetic, stimulating people. And I love knowing that this planet is abundant with them. And that's the thing. If we're trying to manifest old people back into our lives, that's not usually very healthy. And because those people are in our lives for a reason. But that's the thing about the universe is like what we lack, the universe actually has an abundance of that thing that we lack. We're just manifesting it in the wrong way. So I love knowing that this planet is abundant with nice, clever, funny, energetic, stimulating people, okay? It seems that the more I enjoy people, the more people whom I enjoy come into my experience. I love this time of spectacular co-creation. You're on a boat. Gemini had this card too. So you could be dealing with a Gemini. I don't know. You don't have to be. Now, it's interesting because on this card it says our little babies are also thinking beings. But what I'm getting is like that maybe so this is just like very random, like this isn't for everyone, but maybe you're estranged from your child or children and you're wanting them back in your life. But you have to do, instead of like trying to manifest them, you have to like take action to get them back into your life, right? So anyway, yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and start with the tarot. We're going to use the vice versa tarot. Now these cards, it's like they have images on each side. It's this side is the front side and that side is the back side. So yeah. I have a message for Aquarius, please, for May. What's the message for Aquarius for May? Yeah, okay. The Nine of Swords. You're not enjoying life right now. You're not enjoying something right now. You're wanting it to be better. You're wanting... You could have let something go that... How do I want to word this? It's like you let something go because you thought there was something better, but it turns out it wasn't better and you miss that other person. Or it doesn't even have to be a person. It can be like a job or something like that. But yeah, it's like you let something go and you're kind of like regretting it right now. You know, Nine of Swords is about anxiety and not being able to sleep, and the Hermit's on the bottom. So you could just be like really secluded and thinking about, it's like, it's interesting because you're like, I enjoy people, I attract enjoyable people, but it's almost like if you've been trying to do like, I don't know if dark magic's even the right word, but if you have bad intentions when you're manifesting, especially if you're trying to manifest people, I don't really agree with that personally, but I mean, everybody's different. But it's almost like, what was I going to say? I don't know, but it's like karma. Like, you want people to be in your life, but you're being secluded because you're not going about it the right way. Okay, I'm going to keep going here. What else for Aquarius, please? The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. So I'm getting like it's the 10th sword, right? And the 10 of Swords is like the ending of cycles. It's turning into the 10 of Swords. I think instead of feeling like a victim, you're going to finally realize, it's like you realize the hurt you've done to others as well. You're getting clarity about that. You're getting clarity about why it is that you're secluded. You're getting clarity about why it is that you are feeling anxious. And what was the first word I said about this card? I can't remember now. But you're getting clarity about it. You are seeing something for the way it truly is and your role that you played in it. Okay, let's see here. What else for Aquarius? I almost just said Gemini. Oh my gosh. So you have the King of Swords. Wow. Okay. The first thing I got was that the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords are the two people in this boat. it's the person you enjoy. So maybe it is that whole, like, you let someone go that because you thought there was a better option, but looking back, it wasn't. Like, you feel like you've made a mistake. It's like this person you feel like was like your true counterpart, like really, really powerful. They could be another air sign. Because I did almost say Gemini earlier. Gemini had this card, and air, you're an air sign, Aquarius is an air sign, and then also Gemini is an air sign. I mean, Libra's the other air sign, just so you know. But and they don't have to have air, or like, they don't have to be an air sign. You know, they could have air heavily in their chart or not at all. It just is like that energy. So air energy is like very cerebral. They think a lot. They're up in their heads a lot. You see how she's like in the clouds? It's like up in the air. It's almost like you're the kite, right? You're the kite. And then since the King of Swords is on the ground, it's like he's the string. He grounds you. So maybe you're realizing that this person that you left behind was very healing for you. That healing incantation, right? They were more healing than you ever gave them credit for. Okay, I want one more. I want one more card. For Aquarius, please. See where this King's at, because I think, you can be either one of these energies, and even if you're a man, you can still resonate with the Queen of Swords energy, being up in the clouds and like, whatnot. But then also, like, you can be feminine on this side too. It really doesn't matter. It's just an energy. So anyway, let's look at the King of Swords energy. Here real quick, just one card for the King of Swords, please. Like, if you feel like you wronged this person, excuse me, you can't get them back by just thinking about it, by being in your head. You can't get them back that way. If you notice here, the King of Swords has a butterfly on his breastplate, and it's like you have to transform it. You can't just think about it. You actually have to take action to change it. Okay, so we have Temperance on this side. Yeah, it's like it's deciding to heal it. It's deciding to alchemize. And I am getting still kind of like magic energy. I mean, do what you want, right? But just make sure you have really, really good intentions, because I don't want anybody to like get some bad karma or anything. But anyway, so Temperance is, hang on, I want to look at this real quick. Temperance. It transforms and purifies a substance by bringing it into balance. It's like the balance of the masculine and feminine, which we have here. Like, it is possible. It is possible. It just has to be really good intent. Like, you have to have really good intentions. So it says the angel asks, where are you out of balance? What element needs increase or decrease? What is needed to restore harmony in your soul? Sorry, it's getting sidetracked there. Yeah, I don't know. It's like maybe you are doing it the right way. Maybe you are. Because in the movie, that incantation is, I mean, like Mother Grothel. Grothel, is that her name? Mother Grothel? I think so, but don't quote me on that. So she's using the incantation for bad. Okay, she's using it to keep herself alive. And, she did a lot of bad in order to help herself. She didn't help anyone else. She only helped herself. And then you have like Flynn Rider or Eugene, whatever you want to call him, come in, and he doesn't abuse that power. I don't want to spoil the movie if you've never seen it, but like he would rather Rapunzel not have that gift than to use it for evil anymore. Even though she was doing it unbeknownst to her, there was still evil being done with her gift. And so he'd rather her not have the gift at all, even if it would help him, So it's like all about that intention. Okay. I'm going to look at the king and queen here because, like, see the story between you two, because it does seem like it's a positive relationship. It does seem like it's a good fit, but it just has to be done the right way. So I want to look at the king and queen here. What's between the king and queen of swords here for Aquarius May reading? What's the energy between the king and the queen? Okay, let's see here. We have the Lovers. I kind of want to put that between you guys. This, actually, look at this. You know how I was saying is like you might have left someone behind for another. It doesn't necessarily even have to be a person. It could be like a situation, like, I don't know, you just left something behind. And it's like making a decision, because normally the Lovers, it has like two people in it. Sometimes there's a third person like marrying the Lovers, or but here it looks like they're both trying to get his attention, and she's trying to get his attention with knowledge, and she's trying to get his attention with love. I'm getting that like angel devil thing on the shoulder. I don't know why. I think because the snake down here, and I said the word knowledge, and like, the apple of knowledge in the Garden of Eden. Okay, let's look what else is here. The Five of Cups. Yeah, okay. So whatever decision was made between you guys, it caused a lot of hurt and heartbreak. And it's like one or both of you kept just looking at this one cup and it was like, why did I give this up? Why did I give this up? Nothing else is working out. Why did I give this up when it was for me? And the Tower. Okay. What you doing here, Aquarius? With the Three of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Let's see. I want to see what's on the bottom, actually. The Hanged Man. So you might not... it doesn't seem like you're taking action thus far. But you're getting like energized because there is an eel here. And the Hanged Man is kind of like in a pod. And it's like full of light. And it's this electricity from the eel. It's like getting charged up. You're getting charged up and ready. You're getting ready. Now, the Tower and the Three of Pentacles. So the Tower is about like crumbling, everything falling to ashes. And then the Three of Pentacles is about restarting your foundation. It's about learning how to work with other people. Even though there's only one person in this Three of Pentacles, usually there's three people. But you're learning how to work more as a team with this person, like, or in relationships in general, because it's, even though this is focusing on one relationship, I do feel like you're bringing in more than one relationship. Like, it can be friendships and soul tribe and stuff like that. But you're learning how to work with people more. And I think that might be, I don't want to generalize, but I have a lot of Aquarians in my life, and I feel like that might be something that some Aquarians struggle with, is like working, like collaborating. Does that make sense? Because they are so like cerebral and up in their heads, like it's like they already have fully formed ideas before other people even begin a situation, like, and so they have a hard time working with others because they just already have the thought in their mind of how it is, and they have a hard time letting other people like catch up, I think. So, but I think you're seeing like a way to rebuild. Hang on. I want to look at the Three of Pentacles. I'm going to use the Tarot of the 78 Doors. I don't know why this deck I equate with Aquarius for some reason. I don't know why. It just is like my Aquarius deck. But anyway, like air in general, but mostly Aquarius. Anyway, let's look at this. I want to look at the Tower and the Three of Cups, like, or the Three of Pentacles. What is this? The Tower and the Three of Pentacles. The Tower and the Three of Pentacles, please. The Tower and the Three of Pentacles. Tower and the Three of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Six of Cups. The Knave of Cups, which is like the page. And then the Chariot. Okay. I think you're learning to be a little bit more emotional, because look, on the bottom is the Ten of Cups too, which is a very good omen here. I don't know, there's something, it's a tower, so it's like a really, really big thing, but I don't know what it is, but there's something that's taking you from this darkness to wanting to rebuild. And it's almost like, I feel like it's even though there's a tower here and it's like something burning to the ground, it's almost like an idea. You have an epiphany of some sort, because the Six of Cups is about our relationships, but it's also like our childhood relationships, or the relationships of our past, or people we feel very, very strong, energetic ties to. Like when you meet someone, you just like feel like you know them. That's the Six of Cups, okay? And then we have the Knave of Cups, which is the beginning of that emotional journey. Now, what I love about this is he's getting ready to start planting. Do you see that? Like, he's getting ready to poke a hole in the ground so he can put the seeds in the hole, okay? And that's like the Three of Pentacles energy. He's building, he's starting. And then with the Chariot, this Chariot card cracks me up, but – it's almost like what you guys build will be celebrated. Do you see that? And it's going to move faster than you think it will. But it's going to be celebrated. Now, with this 10 of Cups on the bottom, I do get, especially because, like when people drive away from a wedding, like the people are usually like in the car and they have the little things dragging behind the car and people are there throwing things up and they're celebrating, right? That's kind of what I'm getting, even though there's only one person in this car, but I'm getting it like this. I don't know, maybe it's just like you meet someone, because it doesn't even necessarily have to be this other person that you were trying to manifest. It could be a new person coming in. And I'm saying that because of the the 5 of Cups here, because normally the 5 of Cups has 2 upright cups and then 3 downturned cups. And the person is often staring at the 3 downturned cups. But in this one, it reminds me a lot of the 4 of Cups, where it's like there's 3 empty cups and 1 cup that is not being seen, and they're usually staring at the 3 empty ones. And I'm kind of getting that here. It's like he's staring at these 4 cups that didn't work out, and there's one there that's still for him, but he hasn't looked at it yet. He hasn't seen it yet. He hasn't, it's like almost like he needs to pick it up and peer into it to see like the truth about what needs changed, what, like, that's the epiphany, right? Once he looks into the cup, he sees the epiphany of what needs to happen. But it's like also here, as I enjoy people, I attract enjoyable people. I think that you are being called to just kind of lighten up a little bit, and you attract the people in your life that are supposed to be there. And I'm just like, it's like, do you see this, how this guy here, it's almost like he's working, and it's almost like something catches him off guard and he like turns his head to look at it, and it's like this tower, it's like something is on fire and he needs to go attend to it. But it's like he doesn't get to it in time, obviously, because it's like that far gone. It's very, very much in flames. And so he just like gets to work rebuilding. And when he rebuilds, it's something very, very true to his heart. It's something very, very like, it's a person that or a hobby or something that is going to resonate in your soul. Like, you will meet this person just like, no. Does that make sense? And that's why it's so fast forward moving. It's like you plant it and then it's there. Because you just know. Anyway, oh my gosh, we're already at 28 and a half minutes. So we're going to get a, what's this called? A Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle, okay? I have one crystal card for Aquarius regarding this reading as advice for May. One crystal as advice for May, please, for Aquarius. One crystal, please. I have one crystal for Aquarius, please, regarding this reading. Okay, so we have Menelite. Menelite, number 40. 40, Menelite. The Wise Feminine. Okay. So you could be needing to balance, like, you could be needing to work on your feminine energy. Like, even if you're a woman or even if you're a man, like, we all have masculine and feminine within ourselves. And so you could really lead from your masculine energy. And I think you might need to really start looking at, because you do have a lot of cup energy here. So it's like you need to start looking at your emotions and what, like, how your emotions lead you. in life? Do you allow them to keep you trapped here, or do you allow them to be healed and tempered? You know what I mean? It's like you have a choice. And right now, the Nine of Swords is next to the Queen of Swords, and so that's the feminine energy. It's like you have the feminine energy trapped right now, okay? So, Menelite has a profound connection with Earth, the wise feminine, the priestess, and priestess power. It marks rites of passage through womanhood and wisdom, or to wisdom. You are an immortal soul who, I don't know why my words are all choppy right now. You are an immortal soul who is an embodiment of the wise feminine. Express this through your body and actions. Go deep into yourself and find your connection to Mother Earth. Sit in her womb of healing. In meditation, you heal your soul. Put aside fear and remember that transitions are necessary prerequisites for growth. Honor your sacred sexuality. Mark rites of passage joyfully. Experience a period of gestation. To move would not be beneficial now. Nurture yourself and bide your time. Withdraw into your inner world to accept necessary change. Make your soul whole and find power allies. That's the power allies, like the bringing people in that are in your soul family. You know when it is time for rebirth. So you know how you had the Hermit card with this. It's almost like that's where you are now. You are there, and you're kind of like reflecting a lot about all of this stuff. And that's where you should be, because once you decide to plant and move forward, it will go very rapidly. So you have to make sure that you are for sure ready to do that. Maturation is a process of growing wiser. The soul and the heart do not age. This is, it represents Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So earth energies. Expressing the divine feminine. Okay, so I did see in there the sacral chakra. So really, and that's like the feminine chakra. It's our second chakra. It's root, sacral, and then the masculine is the solar plexus, which is at the navel center. The sacral is like in the pelvic region. So maybe really look at the healing, like healing that sacral energy. Because we can carry a lot of wounding in our sacral energy, because it can represent like our sexuality and stuff like that. And if we have wounding in that area, we can carry a lot. Or if you've had like a lot of different partners, or just haven't cleansed that chakra ever, everyone that you've ever been with can be stored there. Okay, so really focus on that. I feel like that's kind of like your advice right now. Work on your feminine, especially your sacral chakra. Okay, so Aquarius, this has been your reading. I hope it was helpful. If it was, you can like, comment, share, subscribe. I thank any of you for being present today, any of your guides that are present, any of my guides that are present, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.